up and then we're going to sit down. Now, for the previous few times, we started by doing simple cross leg. Today, we're going to try to do a new position, which we call Siddhasana. Siddhasana helps us to open up the groin a little bit more. So today, this is what we're going to do. First, you extend your legs forward. Then I want you to open up, maybe 120 degrees, that's fine. Open up your legs to the sides, about maybe 100 degrees, 120 degrees. Then roll your thighs out. Look at my feet. Your feet can drop. Then from here, pull from the inner side of your knee, pull it up, and then bring your heel, come close to your perineum. Perineum is in the center of your groin, center. Now from here, lift it up a little bit. I want you to try and see if you can rotate. Rotate your shin bone, your calf up. Rotate your foot up, your heel up. See if you can try to make your heel face the ceiling and then place it down onto the floor. Okay, then we try the other leg. Pull from inner knee, pull it, inner knee, and then come close to you. After you come close to you, take your ankle up and then rotate. Rotate your heel to face upwards if you can, and then place it in front of the other leg's heel. So the two heels will be aligned in the center of your body, your perineum. Okay. Now you continue to sit on your mat. Pull your buttock flesh out if you need to. This is called Siddhasana. It's not a full pose, but this is good enough. This is the starting point where we learn how to sit in Siddhasana. You should feel the groin is open. Groin is open. Okay? Now, when you're ready, raise your arms in front of you, interlock the fingers, turn the palms out, and then inhale, raise the arms up. Push the base of the palm to lengthen the spine, straighten the arms, lengthen from the side trunk. Now roll your outer armpit forward. Roll your outer armpit here. Outer armpit, roll forward. Outer armpit, roll forward. And then extend. Stay here. Stay here. Don't be in a hurry. Now in yoga, you need to learn in yoga, when you practice, you need to learn to look inward. Don't just think about something else, or don't just think about, oh, when can I release my arms? That's not yoga. Yoga is look inward. When your body is being challenged in a different way, feel the body, observe your body, how your body reacts. Okay? Yoga is an inward journey. It's not an outward journey. Okay, and then release the arms. Slowly come down. Once again, extend your arms forward and then change the interlock of your fingers. Turn the palms out and then inhale, raise the arms up. Now, the second time, we bend the elbow and then move your palm behind your head. Behind your head. And then your elbow move back. Don't move forward, move back. As you move your elbow back and then straighten the arms up. And then see if you can extend a little bit more, open your shoulders a little bit more. And then keep rolling the outer armpit forward. Outer armpit roll forward. See if you can move your shoulder away from your ear even more without losing the height. So keep pushing the base of the palm up. Use this force to help you to lengthen the spine, to open the space in between each vertebrae of your spine. Stay here. Breathe. Stay here for a while. Use your mental eye to observe the body. When you feel the body wants to release and you are not yet released, just feel that. Just feel that tension. Just be aware of that. Okay, release the fingers, release the arms, come down. Now extend the arms to the side. Very gently, we place our right hand onto the floor on your right side. Now here, you would more easily feel your left buttock wants to come up. You can allow that to come up for the moment. That's okay. That's okay. Now, observe the side trunk. We have done this many times already. You should observe your side trunk. Don't compress your side trunk like this. Extend the side trunk, and then your right shoulder roll back. Right shoulder not up, not forward, back, back. Yes, from here, turn the left hand towards the crown of the head and then extend over the head. Yes. From here, as you roll your right shoulder back, turn the chest to the left chest and then slowly look up. Now, this is the time, if you can, your left thigh, press down and then see how far down you can go. Now, in this position, Siddhasana, it can help you to open your groin even more, especially your left groin. Push the left thigh down. Push the left thigh down. Yes, the right shoulder back, and then turn the right chest towards the left chest. Extend the side trunk. You should feel the left side of the trunk is fully extended. Right side of the trunk, you may not feel extended, but you should not feel any compression on your right side. And then inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, left hand, slowly come down to the left side. Yes. First, observe the left side trunk. No compression. Don't compress. Don't compress like this. Extend, extend. Now, your right buttock wants to pop up. Doesn't matter yet. Doesn't matter yet. Left shoulder, not forward, not up. Roll back, roll back, roll back. And then now turn the chest left to right. Turn your right palm towards the crown of the head and then extend over the head. Maintain left shoulder back. Keep turning the chest up and then look up. Once you're in this basic position, your right thigh press down to the floor. Right thigh press down to the floor. See if it can help you to open up the groin even more. Yes. Feel the extension of the right side of your trunk. Right side of the trunk, keep extending. Your right finger, keep extending. The right thigh, keep pressing down. Extend the right side of the body. Yes. Breathe. And then come back to the center. And then release. Close your eyes. Breathe. Feel the body. We're going to do a gentle twist. Arms to the side. Lift the chest and then turn towards the right side. And then very gently, as we say in the warm-up stage, we don't go 100%. Just do as much as your body allows you to. Keep lengthening the spine up and then twist gently. Lengthen the spine up, twist gently. And then back to the center. And then exhale, turn to the other side. Lift the chest and then turn. And then back to the center and then release. Now just very, very gently move your mat out. If you have very tight groin, as you sit down on the floor, you may not feel comfortable. You may feel your knees popping up. That's fine, okay? So just take the mat out to the side. I take it to the side so you can see, okay? Maintain in your Siddhasana position. From here, your fingers cup shape in front of you. Lengthen from the front of the body. Lengthen from your pubis up. Lengthen up, shoulder not up, shoulder down. Move your shoulder down, away from the ear. Now keep pushing the sacrum and your seat bone down toward the floor. Your sacrum and your seat bone keep pushing back and down. Maintain that, front body up. Then walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Look between your hands. Look between your hands. Now, if your buttock wants to come up, push the seat bone back and down. Push the seat bone back and down. And then lengthen the chest forward. And then walk your hands until you can't walk anymore. And then you release the head. Feel the stretching, especially on the lower part of the spine. Keep lengthening. See if you can try to sit down a little bit more as you can extend the arms a bit further. Don't imagine your head wants to go and touch the floor. Imagine your belly wants to go and touch the floor. Imagine your chest wants to go and touch the floor, not the head. The head, if you can touch the floor, okay. But imagine you're trying to put the chest down. You're trying to put the belly down. Now, so for some people, your belly may be on your heel. That's okay. Now, imagine your chest wants to go further closer to the ground. And then push your sit bone back and down. And then slowly look up. Walk your hands back. And then hands by the side. And then take your legs out and front. Now open your legs wide, about 120 degrees. Whichever leg that you come in first, we change the other leg now. Roll the legs out, the thighs roll out. Now pull from the inner knee, pull it in. As the heel comes close already, lift the heel up. As you lift the heel up, rotate. Rotate the heel towards the ceiling. Rotate the heel towards the ceiling and then gently place it down onto the floor. Once you've done that leg, the other leg, same thing, pull your inner knee, the heel come close to you, then lift the heel up, lift the ankle up, and then turn, rotate, rotate, rotate until the heel faces the ceiling, and then place the heel one in front of the other. Siddhasana. Siddhasana is a good preparation for Padmasana. We're not doing Padmasana today. Okay? And then now fingertips, cup shape on the floor in front of you. Lift from the front of the body. Now shoulder blade down and then your sacrum, your sit bone push down to the floor. From here, walk your fingers forward, walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Look between your hands first. Look between your hands. Now, if your buttock wants to come up, keep pushing the buttock down and back. At the same time, extend your arms as much as you can. Finally, release the head. Now, once again, imagine you want to place your chest or your belly down to the floor instead of the head. Head is not important. If you can, imagine how much the chest can go down. How much the buttock can go down. We often think about the head, but think about the buttock. Buttock down, belly down, and your chest down. And then keep extending the arms, keep lengthening. Feel the groin opening. And then slowly look up, walk your hands back. Place your palm behind you, join the feet together, and then come up. Okay, now spread your mat. Spread your mat. We're going to do Trikonasana. Today we're going to revisit Trikonasana. We have done Trikonasana before, but now we are coming to the last week. We will go a little bit more into this pose, okay? So remember, when we are doing Trikonasana, we have one leg. When we're doing Trikonasana, we turn one leg out 90 degrees. When you turn one leg out 90 degrees, remember we talk about we are not trying to make the hip align 180 degrees because your knee will go forward. That will hurt your knee, hurt your ankle, hurt your hip. So you actually need to turn your legs out. And because of this, your left side of your hip will go forward. It is not wrong to go forward. But today, what I want you to do is, I will do exaggeration. Some people do this one too much forward. Your leg is okay. You see the knee, the ankle is facing your right side. But this hip is too much forward. So you need to press the heel, maintain your front leg, press the heel, and then push it back as much as you can. Even though this is not 180 degrees, just a little bit, just as much as you can. Okay? You need to use your back leg to help you to push to open here. So some of us, when we do this, we're coming down here, you totally relax the back leg. No, your back leg still strong. So not like this, okay? So that's what we're doing. Okay, now let's try. Let's try. Now, let's jump. Let's try to jump. You have already learned this. Feet together. You have lower back pain. You have got hip joint problem. You have got knee problem. You have got ankle problem. Don't jump. Menstruation, don't jump. Otherwise, we jump together. Tadasana. Tadasana. Palm in front of your chest. Bend the legs and then jump and spread your legs. Now, bend the right leg. Turn the right leg out 90 degrees. Keep rolling the right leg out. See the left hip will roll forward at the same time. That's okay for now. Maintain your right leg done first. Right leg is your first priority. Once this is first priority, now maintain your right leg. Push the left hip back as much as you can open. As you push the left hip back, try to rotate from your right hip to the left hip. Imagine you are rotating without changing the right thigh rolling out. So the right thigh roll in this direction, your hip roll in the opposite direction. So from here, open out. Okay? Keep rolling the right thigh out and then right hip roll to the left hip and then keep pushing the left hip back. Yes. Maintain here. Maintain here. Now, back heel strong and then lean towards the right side. Feel the connection with the left heel to your right hand. This connection, as you keep pushing the left heel more, the right hand go even more. Left heel more, right hand go even more. Left heel more, right hand go even more. And then gently place your right hand on your shin bone, left hand up. Trikonasana. Yes. Now, in Trikonasana, you are not stopping there. You are constantly doing minor adjustments. Watch your front leg, your right leg, if the thigh is rolled out. Roll your thigh out even more. And then, maintaining the right leg roll out, I want you to turn your right hip towards the left hip. Now you're turning slightly upwards. Now the chest will turn upward, but it actually initiates, it starts from the hip. So turn the hip first. As you turn the hip, the chest will follow. Turn the hip from right hip to left hip until your chest can also turn up. And then stay here. If your neck is not comfortable, look forward. Otherwise, you can look up towards your left hand direction. And then inhale, come up. Take your left leg in. And then now bend the left leg turn out 90 degrees. Roll the left thigh all the way out. Remember, your knee, your ankle, everything is facing the left direction. Now, same thing. You need to try and push your right thigh back as much as you can without compromising your left leg. Left leg is always first priority. Your front leg is your first priority. Left leg turn out and then turn from the left hip to the right hip and then the right hip push back. Yes. Maintain that. Maintain that. Yes. Now, right heel, press down hard and then extend the left hand to the left side. Make the connection with the back heel and the left hand. Back heel and the left hand. Back heel and the left hand. And then slowly left hand come down, right hand up. Once you're into this position, don't just stop there. Use your mental eye, watch your left thigh. Your left thigh keep rolling out. Maintain the left thigh rolling out. Now roll the left hip towards the right hip more. As you roll the left hip towards the right hip, the chest will follow. Don't just turn the chest without turning the hip. Now turn the chest, but initiate from the hip. The hip keep turning. And then the right thigh, right hip keep pushing back. Right hip keep pushing back. Yes. And then inhale, come up. Turn the left leg in. And then now bend the leg slightly. Jump. Good. Okay. Now today, we are going to do some variations of the Trikonasana. That was the basic action for Trikonasana. Once you have done that, we're going to try to go a little bit deeper now. Those people who have mat that are thin, you fold it. Fold it half lengthwise. Fold it half lengthwise. If your mat is thick, you don't fall. You've got very thick mat, you don't need to fall. You don't need to fall. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you what we're going to do now. We're going to start by having the legs apart. Then we're going to turn the right leg out, going into Trikonasana. But this time, I want you to be able to see my leg. This time, we're going to move the front leg, and then the front leg is standing in the middle of the line. So your front part of your inner part of your foot drops down. That's when you need to keep pressing your mount, pressing your toe down. And then keep the right leg like this. If you have very thick mat, you are not able to do that, then you start from the middle. You start from the middle, turn the leg out, and then you go all the way to the end, to the edge. It will be the same effect, okay? Now, let's do together. If you have a thin mat, follow me. Open your legs wide, one leg apart, heel out, toes in. Now bend the right leg, turn the right leg out 90 degrees first. Now roll the right leg out all together. As you roll this, maintain this first priority. Now roll the right hip towards the left hip, push the left hip back. Maintaining this action, now move the right leg until you are in the front line. Half of your right foot is on the floor, half of your foot is on the mat. Half. And then now keep pressing the right big mount, big toe down to the floor. Keep pressing. This will help you to activate your inner thigh, inner leg. Your inner leg will be activated here. Okay, everyone got that? Now, watch your right leg. Is it still rolling out? Keep rolling out. Because if your front is down, some people start to roll back. Don't roll back, roll out. Keep rolling out, but pressing big mount, big toe. Now maintain your right leg first priority. Now turn the hip, right hip to the left hip. Turn. Turn the right hip to the left hip. Now arms to the side, arms to the side. Right hip to the left hip, right thigh roll out. Maintain that. Now push the back heel and then extend the right leg, the right hand to the right. Push the back heel, extend to the right more. Push the back heel, extend to the right more. And then slowly come down. You see, you're still maintaining your body is in one plane, Now, maintaining your front leg, press the big mount, big toe. Press the big mount, big toe. Roll the right thigh out. Now, right hip, roll to the left hip. Push the left hip back. Push the left hip back. Left hand up to the ceiling. Left hand up to the ceiling. Yes, into Trikonasana. Stay here. See how much you can roll your right thigh out. Now watch your right foot. Is your right big mount, big toe away from the floor? Press the right big mount, big toe down. Press the right big mount, big toe down. Now push the back heel, the left heel, and then push the left thigh back, left hip back. Maintain. You're in one plane, as if your back is lying back onto a wall. And then inhale, come up. Yes. And then turn the right foot in, back first, and then turn it in. Okay? And then join the feet together. Then we turn around. We're going to do the other side. Open the legs wide. Open the legs wide. Now bend the left leg. Turn the left leg out 90 degrees. Once you have done that, your right leg, right thigh roll out, and then take the left foot to the edge. Half of the foot is on the floor, half of the foot is on the mat. Keep pressing the big mount, big toe. Big mount, big toe. Keep pressing. Maintain the left thigh roll out, and then now roll the left hip to the right hip. Left hip roll to the right hip. Press the left heel, arms to the side. Arms to the side. Now keep pushing the right heel, the back heel, and then left hand go to the left. Back heel, left hand go to the left. Back heel, left hand go to the left more. Even more, even more. And then rest on your shin bone. Extend the right hand up. Maintain. Use your mental eye to watch whether your left leg, left thigh is rolled out. Your left big mound, big toe is pressing down. And then now rotate from left hip to the right hip. Rotate, rotate. And then push the right hip back, right hip back. Right heel strong. And then stay here, stay here. If you don't have any neck problem, you can look up to the sky. You got neck problem, look forward. Yes, imagine you are in one level plane. Your whole back is lying down on the wall. Can you feel that? Okay, inhale, come up. And then now take the left foot back slightly and then turn the left foot in, jump or walk. Did you feel that? Everyone? Yes? Okay. We're going to use the same principle and then now we're going to go to Virabhadrasana II. Virabhadrasana II. Okay? Now, open your legs wide. Stand at the edge of the mat. If you've got one thick mat, you're standing in the middle. You're standing in the middle. Okay? If you have a very thin mat, you're folding half already, then you'll be right at the edge, right at the edge. And then bend the right leg, take the right leg out, 90 degrees. Good. Now take the right foot to the edge. Everyone take the right foot to the edge. Now I want your left foot go back 6 inches. Move bigger into about 6 inches. Move back. Now the back foot, heel out, toes in. Heel out, toes in. From here, your right thigh keep rolling out. Right thigh keep rolling out. And then, I'm going to change position so you can see. Right leg keep rolling out. Push. Now see my hip. Now my left hip is higher than my right hip. I want you to sit your left hip down. Sit the left hip down. Can you see? Sitting your left hip down, arms to the side. Arms to the side. Now bend slightly your right leg. Now the right leg heel pressing, not the front of the foot. Front of the foot press okay, but focus your mind on the heel. Right heel press and then sit your left sit bone down. Sit bone. And then press the front heel. Come to Virabhadrasana II. See the two hip is level, not this. Two hip is level. Sit your left hip down. Sit your left hip down. Come down. Come down more. Come down more. Yes, come down. Sit down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the front leg. And then come the right foot, come back. Turn the right foot in. Now shorten the distance a little bit. Bend the legs, jump. Good. Change side. Change side. Open the legs wide. We start with about Trikonasana because in the beginning, too wide is very difficult to control, especially you have very tight hip. So we start with Trikonasana with arms to the side, bend the left leg, take the left leg out 90 degrees, then walk the left foot to the front. After you walk the left foot to the front, right foot back, more. Now, watch the screen. Now my hip, one up, one down. This hip down, up, this hip down. So the right sit bone sit down so that become hip is level. Sit your right sit bone down, right sit bone down, right sit bone down. Now bend slightly the right leg, left leg bend only slightly. Now mind focus, A on the right sit bone, B on the left heel. Left heel press, Right sit bone, sit down. Now go. Left heel, press. Right sit bone down. Left heel, press. Strong. Now everyone, see your left foot can come up. Only the heel is pressing down. If you cannot do this, that means you are not pressing the heel. Press the heel. And then the right sit bone down. Keep pressing the heel, right sit bone down. Come back, come to Virabhadrasana II. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the left leg. Now take the left leg slightly back and then take the left foot in. You can close the distance a little bit, bend the legs, jump. Good. Stand on the spot, breathe. Did you feel the groin open? Today we're going to do Parighasana. So you need to warm up the groin now. You need to warm up the groin. We're going to do one more, which is Parsvakonasana. For those of you who may not be very flexible, you don't have to go all the way down to the floor. You can just elbow onto your knee. Okay? Now, take the legs away apart. Take the legs apart. As I said before, to start doesn't have to be very wide. You can adjust the back leg later. Bend the right leg. Take the right leg out 90 degrees. Then move the right leg forward. Okay? Now the back leg, go back slightly. Now you need to adjust. You need to learn how much adjustment you need. For short people, you may not adjust very much. For tall people, you need to adjust quite a bit. Okay? And then now, first, when you bend your front leg, press the heel. The front leg pressing the heel. Your foot can come down, but focus on the heel that is pressing. Okay? And then now the left sit bone, sit down. Keep pressing the front heel. Left sit bone, sit down. Come to Virabhadrasana II. Virabhadrasana II. From here, right thigh bone, keep push. See? And then the left sit bone up. You need to tilt. As you tilt, now right elbow come down to the right knee. Turn the palm towards the head, left palm towards the head, extend over the head side. Now for those people who are more flexible, you can have your left palm go down. If you can. You see my shin bone is still perpendicular. So you need to be able to press the heel. If you cannot press the heel, you cannot, very difficult to come to 90 degrees. Try not to compress the right side of your trunk. Okay, come up. Now take the foot slightly back, right foot, and then take the foot in. And then now we bend the left leg turn out. Move the left foot forward. Come and do. Okay. Now, if you need to adjust the distance, adjust the back foot. Bend the front leg slightly. As you bend the front leg slightly, focus on the heel. Main pressing is the heel. Now, pressing the front heel, right sit bone, sit down. You see, then you are in control. This is Virabhadrasana II. Warrior II pose. You need to feel like you are a warrior. Then now, right thigh bone, tuck in. Right sit bone, left thigh bone, go in. Right sit bone up. You see how this is how we tilt the buttock. Then your left knee, left elbow on your left knee. Then from here, right hand, turn towards the head. Extend over the head. For people who are more flexible, left hand down to the floor. Stay here. Now, turn the left hip to the right hip. Same thing like Trikonasana. Turn the hip now. Left hip, turn towards the right hip. Left hip, turn towards the right hip. And then chest up, and then look up to the ceiling. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Now take the left foot slightly back. Take the left foot in. You need to close the distance, bend the leg, jump. Okay, stand on the spot and breathe. How is your groin? Your groin good? Your groin open now? Good. Okay, now spread your mat to normal. We're going to revise Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is actually quite a good exercise because it has flexibility, it has endurance, not so much strength, but it has endurance, it has got flexibility. So it's actually quite a good exercise. But we do, let's see, if you are familiar already, we do only 1 or 2 rounds. If you're not familiar, we do 3 rounds. Then we're going to incorporate some of the things that we did just now into Surya Namaskar. Okay? Now stand in front of your mat about 1/4 from the front. About 1/4 from the front. We talked about this before. We leave a bit of space for beginners so our palm can be in front. Our palm can be in front. Okay? Now feet together. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, come down all the way. Full standing forward bend. Then inhale, look up, extend your spine. If you find it difficult here, your hamstring is too tight, bend the legs, but you need to extend the spine. You can bend the legs, but the spine should be extended. Okay? Then bend the legs, palm down all the way. In 3 steps, we walk back. Right leg, half, left leg, all the way, and then right leg. And then come to downward facing dog. Stay here. Come to a pyramid shape, Keep pressing the palm down, especially the base of your second finger knuckle. The base of the second finger knuckle need to be able to press down. Shoulder blade, push towards your knees. Outer armpit, roll towards your heel. Okay, look up. And then move your body weight forward into plank. Roll your sacrum towards the heel. Bend the elbow, move your body weight slightly forward, and then come down all the way, slowly. And facing down. You can roll the tip of the toes forward, and then roll back. Come back to Chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. One more time, up facing, pull yourself up. Roll your toes. And then roll the toes back, and then come to downward facing dog. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 steps, walk forward, look up, right leg straight, left leg forward, right leg forward, and then exhale all the way down. Inhale, arms over the head, come up, and then exhale, release. Breathe. Okay? Surya Namaskar. I think most of you are already familiar because we have done this maybe like 3 classes already. So you should be quite familiar with this. Now, we are going to put Trikonasana, Virabhadrasana, and Parsvakonasana into Surya Namaskar. Listen to the instructions and then we do it together. Stand in front of the mat about 1/4 away from the top. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full standing forward bend. Inhale, lengthen the spine. You can bend the legs, but spine should be lengthened. Then palm down, bend the legs, walk back, 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Stay here. Now this time, join the feet together. Right leg Bend the right leg, the heel go close to the buttock, and then the knee come close to the chest. Then like your plank, you move the weight forward, and then you extend the front leg in between your two hands. From here, the back foot, roll the heel to the back, and then extend the right foot, hold on to your shin bone, and then turn your body up, and then come up to Trikonasana. Now from here, you need to do adjustment. Because we didn't do in a normal way, usually the body doesn't know. You need to keep your right thigh, keep roll out. Now turn the hip, from the right hip to the left hip. Turn the hip to turn the chest. Turn the hip to turn the chest. Don't just turn the chest. If you only turn the chest, your lumbar spine can get distorted. Yes. And then from here, your back leg, move back slightly. Bend the front leg, and then rest your elbow onto your right knee. And then turn the left palm towards the head, extend over the head. Parsvakonasana. Those of you who want to place on the floor, that's also acceptable. Now, as you come up, I want you to focus on your right heel, pressing the right heel, and then the left sit bone sit down in order for us to come to Virabhadrasana. Yes. Come to Virabhadrasana, Virabhadrasana, Virabhadrasana. Good. And then now, two palms down, and then place it on the left and right side of your front leg. Take the front leg back, go back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a break and breathe. Now, right leg walk forward, 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And then exhale all the way down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Breathe. Okay? This is right side. Afterwards, we're going to do the left side. Okay. Stand in front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down all the way. Inhale, extend the spine. You can bend the legs if you want. Then bend the legs, palm down. Walk back, left leg now. Walk back. 1, 2, 3. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Join the feet together. Now left leg bend. Your heel go close to your buttock. Your knee go close to the chest. And then move the body forward. And then now extend the left leg. And then place it in between your palms. Then back heel turn out. And then left hand hold your shin bone. Straighten the front leg. And then come up to Trikonasana. In Trikonasana, make sure your left thigh roll out. Then turn the hip from left hip to the right hip. Turn the left hip to the right hip. Turn. You don't have to look up. If your neck is not comfortable, you look forward. Now the back leg, right leg, move back slightly. Adjust, then bend the front leg, and then the left elbow onto the knee, and then come down. Top hand, turn the palm towards the head side, and then extend over the head. Parsvakonasana. Front leg, press the heel, not the front of the foot. Heel. Many people press only the front of the foot. Press the heel, press the heel, press the heel. Now, maintaining front leg, press the heel. Now focus on the right sit bone. As we come up, right sit bone, sit down. Into Virabhadrasana II. Now from here, two palms, go forward, come down,
Take your left leg back, downward facing dog. Here, if you want to do a vinyasa, you can do a vinyasa, but we won't, because I know some beginners may feel very tired. Now, left leg go forward in 3 steps. Left leg halfway, right leg forward, left leg forward. And then exhale all the way down. Inhale, arms over the head, come up. Exhale, release. Open your feet, stand on the spot, breathe. They are beginners, so we need to give you some time to catch your breath. So regular practitioners, just be a bit patient. We also need to be tolerant. It's part of yoga as well to be tolerant. Okay, now the next sequence we're going to do relates to Parighasana. In Parighasana, it can be a simple pose, and the full pose will be very difficult. I will try to lead you to go into full pose, but just do as much as you can. Now kneel down. If your mat is very thin, you might need at least double, so your knee doesn't feel painful, okay? So you can kneel down. As we kneel down, you need to place this flat. Okay? As you place this flat, you need to be able to press down. If you cannot press down, your leg has no strength. So for some people, if your ankle is very tight, this is what you can do. You can roll it up a little bit. I do the side view for you. Then you place the ankle there. So you have a sensation that you're pressing. Then your thighs can pull up. So this rolling is to give you the connection between your feet, between your ankle, between your shin bone. Keep pressing down. That gives you that sensation. If you are able to press down without that, you don't need that. Okay? So I'm going to practice like this with you. Okay. Now first, take the right leg out, forward, and then take to the side. Your heel either is in line or you can go slightly forward. Just like your Trikonasana, if you have a very tight hip, your heel can be slightly in front of your knee. See? Ideally, we should be here. But if your hip joint is too tight, for practice purposes, we can go a bit further. That makes it a bit easier for you. So final pose, it should be aligned with your knee. Okay? So take the right leg out, and then like this. Now, your left leg, always 90 degrees straight, perpendicular. Many people, when I say the right leg goes straight, look at me. When my right leg goes straight, most people, what happened to the left leg is like this. Can you see? So not like that, not like that. So you come to this position first. If you are very tight, your heel can be slightly in front of your knee. Now, I want you to extend your right leg only up to 90%. Only 90%. Only 90%. Yes. Now, from here, I want you to press the heel. You can lift. If you have a very tight ankle, you cannot touch the floor. That's fine. You just lift the foot up, but the heel should be on the floor. Okay? Now, press the heel. If you can touch the floor, you can touch the floor. Otherwise, press the heel. Pull the right thigh in to straighten. Can you see that? So, it is not like this. Like this, look at the other leg. There's no compactness. So you only do, now everyone do one more time, 90% straight. I'm going to do people who cannot touch the floor, that's okay. Now heel, press your heel down, pull the thigh bone in. If you cannot touch the floor, you don't touch. That's okay. Now, arms to the side, arms to the side. Now, you need to keep pressing the heel, the right heel press down, pull the thighs in, pull the thigh in, and then lean towards the right side. Keep pressing the right heel, and then pull the thigh in, and then move towards your right side, move towards the right side, and then rest your right hand onto your shin bone. Turn the left palm, and then extend over the head. Okay, so this one, your right hand is Trikonasana. Your left hand is Parsvakonasana. Your right leg is Trikonasana. Your left leg is Parighasana. Now from here, keep pulling the right thigh in. Now rotate your hip from right hip to the left. Right hip to the left in order to turn the chest up. Now here, you may feel slight compression on the right side trunk. Just try not to do it too much. That's okay. You have a slight compression, is okay. Yes, Parighasana, Parighasana. Don't press your hand down. Push your heel down. Push the heel down, pull the thighs in. Inhale, come up, and then kneel down. If you need to rest, just sit on your heel, rest for a while. This pose is called Parighasana. Kneel up. Take the left leg forward first, and then to the side. Either your heel is aligned with the knee or slightly in front of your knee. Okay? Now watch your right thigh. Should be perpendicular always, perpendicular. Left leg now extend only 90% straight. Don't go all the way straight, only 90% straight. You can take the foot up, no problem. Okay? Now when it's 90% straight, press the heel strongly, and then pull the thighs in to straighten. Pull the thighs in to straighten. If you can touch, you touch. Otherwise, your foot is slightly up. It's okay. Arms to the side. Arms to the side. Now keep pulling the right thigh bone in order to lean towards the left. Left thigh bone in, lean towards the left. Left thigh bone more in, lean towards the left more. Until your left hand can very gently rest onto your shin bone. Left hand not pressing down, only resting, only resting. Right palm turn over the head, and then stay here. Now keep pulling the thigh, left thigh in, so that you're not compressing your left side of the trunk. Maintaining this position, now turn the hip. From left hip, you turn to the right hip. Left hip, turn to the right hip. Left hip, turn to the right hip. Yes. Stay here. Parighasana. Parighasana. Left hand is very soft. Left hand is very soft. Don't push your leg. Don't push your leg. Left hand very soft. And then inhale, come up. And then kneel down. Rest. This is beginner version. Okay? If you cannot do progress onto the next one, you do this one. Okay? That's fine. Don't compete with other people. We are only competing with ourselves from yesterday. Yesterday, you have not done this pose. Today, you already done this pose. It's already an improvement. So no need to chase after the final position. That's okay. If you've done this before, then we can attempt for the next level. Okay? Now kneel up, kneel up. Right leg come forward, and then go to the side. Heel slightly in front of the knee or in line with the knee. Okay? Now extend the right leg 90% straight. 90% straight. Don't go all the way straight. If you go all the way straight, look at my left thigh. Actually gone case already. So always only 90% straight. Now press the heel. Your foot doesn't have to go down if you don't want to, if you cannot. If your ankle is very tight, you may not be able to press down. Okay, of course, those who are flexible, you can do that. Okay, now I'm going to place it down. So because just now I didn't place down, so maybe people think you should not place down. Press the heel. When it is down, your mind, just like our Virabhadrasana II, our Parsvakonasana, your mind is in the heel. Mind is not in the front, in the heel. Pressing the heel down, pull the thigh in to straighten. Pressing the heel down, pull the thigh in to straighten. You see, when I do this, my leg never get overextended. Not like this. See? So this is not overextended. Now, arms to the side. Arms to the side. Now, this time, turn the palm up. Now, move towards the left, towards the right, and then pull the right thigh in. More towards the right, more towards the right. Now, place your back of your right palm onto the ankle, and then extend over the head. And then now, turn the hip, right hip turn to the left hip. This is stage number 2. Stage number 2, Parighasana. Turn the hip. As you turn the hip, your chest will follow. It's not just about turning the chest, it's about turning the hip. About turning the hip. And come up. Take the right foot in, sit down, rest. Parighasana. Kneel up. Take the left foot forward, then side. Remember, your heel is in line with the knee or slightly forward, not at the back. Okay? Now, 90% straight, left leg, 90% straight, not fully straight. Press the heel. Heel is the key component. Press the heel, pull the left thigh bone in. Press the heel, pull the left thigh bone in, arms to the side. Then turn the palm up. And then now lean towards the left as you move the left thigh bone more in. Left thigh bone more in, lean towards the left. Left thigh bone more in, lean towards the left. And then rest the back of your left palm onto the ankle or the shin bone. And then extend the other hand. Extend the right hand over the head. Now turn the hip, left hip to the right hip. Left hip, turn towards the right hip. Turn. Turn more. Turn more. Watch your right thigh. Right thigh is perpendicular. Some of you right thigh, right thigh. Okay, come up. And then take the left foot in. Stage number 2. Stage number 3, you watch. I don't do very good stage number 3 because that's the final pose. But I will attempt for you so you know when you're practicing what to look out for. Okay, watch first. So from here, same procedure, go forward, go to the side, then extend 90%, press the heel, pull the thighs in. All of these are the same. Palm to the side, turn the palm up. Now from here, this time, stage 2 is the same. Now with the stage 3, when I'm here, my hip actually will limit me from being able to clamp my palms together. So I roll my left hip forward. I roll my left hip forward so I can clamp my palms together. After I've done this, then I turn the hip left to right to open as much as I can. Okay? That's it. I'm not very flexible. I can't do a very good job, but that's how we learn in stage 3. So everyone now, we attempt stage 3. Okay? Take your right foot out to the front and then take to the side. Extend the right leg 90% straight. 90% straight. Press the heel, pull the right thigh in to straighten the leg. Arms to the side, turn the palm up. Now keep pulling the right thigh in and then lean towards the right. Pull this in to lean towards the right. The back of the palm onto the foot. Now from here, your left hip go forward so you are able to clamp the palm together. Once you're able to do that, turn the hip right to left. Turn. Turn as much as you can. Turn as much as you can. Turn up. Turn up. Or you can choose stage 2. That's fine. And then come up. Okay? So,
My stage 3 is not very good, but that's the technique that we learn, okay? So you can do better than me, okay? I have very tight hip, but that's okay. Left leg, forward, side. Extend the left leg, 90% straight, 90%, 90%. Look your right thigh is perpendicular. Some of you, when you do this, you become like this. Then you have no strength, back leg have no strength. Here, it's always here, okay? Palms to the side, turn the palm up. Now pull the left thigh in as you lean towards the left. Left thigh in and go to the left. Left thigh in and go to the left. And then place the palm down onto the foot. Now stage 2, you extend your right hand over the head. You're not sacrificing the hip. Now stage 3, roll the right hip forward so you can clamp the hands together. Then turn the hip from left to right. Turn the hip from left to right. Turn, turn, turn. Yes. And inhale, come up. And then sit down on your heel. Okay, close your eyes and breathe. Parighasana. Okay? For beginners, stage 1, stage 2, enough. Stage 3, for regular practitioners, something that you can progress towards the final pose. Breathe. Okay. Now, roll your mat into one big roll. Roll out your mat. Roll out your mat. And then sit on your mat. Dandasana. Extend the legs forward. Okay. Now, open your legs wide, about 120 degrees. Now, right leg, pull, and then come back. From here, you sit properly. You can pull your buttock flesh out if you need to. Then place your palm fingertips onto the floor in front of you. Now, always constantly have your mind connected with your left sit bone. Now, as we walk forward, see your left sit bone, how does it behave? It wants to come up. So you need to keep press the left thigh down as you move forward. Keep the left thigh down as you move forward. Move forward, and then don't lean towards the right side. Don't lean towards the right side. Be in the middle. Be in the middle. Push the left thigh down. Make sure the left sit bone is still on your mat. And then extend the palm as much as you can to go forward. To go forward. Look up, come back, extend the right leg out. Now pull the left knee and then come back in. Hands in front. Now the mind is on the right sit bone. Right sit bone, keep connecting with your mat. Walk your hands forward. Don't lean towards the left side because the groin is tight, you will lean towards the left. Don't. Stay in the center and then walk forward. And then be aware of the right sit bone wants to pop up. You keep pushing the right thigh down so that the right sit bone is still on your mat. And then keep extending the arms forward as much as you can. As much as you can. Stay there. And come back up. Extend the legs. Now use both hands and then come back into Virabhadrasana. Hold the ankle, butterfly pose. This is called Virabhadrasana, but I don't know why English translation is called butterfly pose. Doesn't look like a butterfly. So, okay, hold your mat, press down into the mat, and then extend from inner groin to inner knee. And then see how much you can move the knee closer and closer to the ground. You need to resist your outer foot, extend from inner groin to inner knee.
Extend from inner groin to inner knee, and then you resist your outer foot. Resist the outer foot. And then the foot, like a book, open. Like you're opening the book with the foot. Everyone is different. Just do as much as you can. Okay. Shavasana. Have your mat under your thigh. Under your thigh, closer to the buttock, because it's a very small one. So closer to the buttock, and then you lie down. Extend the legs. It will help you to release your lower back. And then we're going to rest here for 5 minutes.